What up guys, Miguel here from Tech, and we are here in Barcelona, Spain for MWC 2024. And here we have the TECNO booth, and we're gonna give you a showcase and a rundown of what they have going on over here. Let's go. The first thing that grabbed our attention was the TECNO Dynamic One. It's a cute robot dog that end users get to control with their smartphones, a controller, or even by voice. Here's the little guy now taking a nap with its twin brother over there. It features an 8-core high-performance CPU, Intel's RealSense D430 depth camera module, binocular sensors, and infrared sensors. It's powered by a 15,000 mAh battery, and its joint's torque is rated for 45 Nm, which enables it to easily go up and down stairs, dance or jump around, or even shake hands. Next was the MacBook T16 Pro, an ultrabook that features the latest Intel Core Ultra processor. It's configured with 16 or 32 GB of LPDDR5 memory, paired with a 512 GB or 1 TB PCIe 4 SSD. It's powered by a 99.9 Wh battery, the highest capacity you can bring on a plane, that features 100 watt gallium nitride charging. And behind that was the TECNO Mega Mini Gaming G1, touted as the world's smallest liquid-cooled gaming PC, and ain't she a looker? It features an Intel Core Ultra processor with options for a 13th gen Intel i9-13900H that enables turbo boost reaching clock speeds of up to 5.4 GHz, accompanied by 32 GB of DDR5 memory and a 1 TB SSD. After that, we get a look at TECNO's Camon 30 series that just debuted. The Camon 30 series' design language is inspired by rangefinder cameras, and all the models feature an action dot, the red light at the rear, that illuminates for charging and when recording videos. First is the base model Camon 30 that sports a MediaTek Helio G99 Ultimate, a 6.78-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display that gets a refresh rate of 120Hz, a 50-megapixel camera in front, another 50-megapixel sensor at the rear that features OIS, paired with a 2-megapixel depth sensor and an AI camera sensor. It's powered by a 5,000 mAh battery and features 70-watt ultra charging. And they come in these nice black and white colorways. Then there's the Camon 30 5G, which basically gets all the same specs as the base model Camon 30, with a difference in the processor. The Camon 30 5G comes with a MediaTek Dimensity 7020 5G chipset. Both models feature stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos support and will be shipping with Android 14 out of the box. Unfortunately, there wasn't a demo unit for the Camon 30 Pro 5G, so we'll be skipping on to the TECNO Camon 30 Premier 5G. The top-of-the-line model from the Camon 30 series that features practically the same chassis as the Camon 30 and Camon 30 5G. This model gets TECNO's new PolarAce imaging system that's made up of a 50-megapixel Sony IMX890 main sensor with optical image stabilization, a second 50-megapixel periscopic telephoto that serves as the 3x optical zoom, and a 50-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. It also gets a Sony ISP chip that basically enables the phone to shoot in what seems like pitch black environments. More on that later. And in front, we get another 50-megapixel camera for selfies. The display is a 6.77-inch 1.5K plus resolution LTPO AMOLED panel that gets a refresh rate of 120Hz. It gets the same battery as the previously mentioned models, but its brains come in the form of a MediaTek Dimensity 8200 Ultimate 5G. This phone leverages TECNO's AI database for all sorts of things, like being able to make simple drawings and turn them into Mid-Journey style artworks, which we can also see with its AI camera feature, which I think was really cool, as you can see in the footage. And to get a deeper understanding of how the camera system uses the Sony hardware with TECNO's AI algorithms, I danced my way into the internal booth, where I was first greeted with how the aforementioned Sony ISP chip works. So in that dark little hole of mysteries are animatronic butterflies moving from left to right, which the Camon 30 Premier can see even in what seems to be complete darkness. My main man Xylong was showing me what it looked like with the AI setting turned off, only to climactically show us the power of the Sony ISP chip with a tap. But that's just a preview. Once the photo is taken, post-processing takes over and can brighten up the dark image even more. Next to this was a showcase of TECNO's Universal Tone Mapping algorithm, an AI-powered multi-skin tone database developed to output the natural and accurate skin tones based off the subject's ethnicity and gender. The Camon 30 Premier was pointed at photographs of people with different skin tones to prove the accuracy of the software in determining what's what. They even flipped the camera for selfies to show me how it worked, and to my eye, it did look accurate. I was not able to get this sample photo, but maybe we can test this out in a future video. Next was the TECNO Pocket Go, what they market as the world's smallest AR handheld system to date. I did think this was more VR than AR for the most part, but what this is a computer in a controller. Similar to something like the ROG Ally and Steam Deck, but the display output comes in the form of these glasses. I got the chance to try it out myself. They had Cyberpunk 2077 to demo while in use, and honestly, it was pretty flawless, giving the user a 215-inch equivalent display viewed from around 20 feet away. When first putting on the glasses, I had to adjust the focal range to suit my eyes, and after that, like magic, what seemed like looking at a screen cross-eyed magically turned into one. The Pocket Go sports an AMD Ryzen 7 8840HS that features an integrated Radeon 780M GPU and is configured with 16GB of LPDDR5 RAM and a 1TB PCIe 4 SSD. It's powered by a 50Wh battery, and the folks at TECNO could not yet give me an estimate for its suggested retail price. After that was their concept table, filled with all kinds of R&D hardware, from colored and textured glass panels to 3D glass panels, fragrance leather cases, and chameleon glass, which is basically a color-changing glass. But the true star here was the TECNO Phantom Ultimate, an extending display concept phone that takes another spin on phablets. It works by pressing down the button on the right of the top side when in portrait orientation and when the device's screen is on. It even features a slimmer display at the rear for viewing notifications and such when flipped over on a table. It also features dual stereo speakers and a USB Type-C port for charging and wired data transfers, and was still quite thick in this concept stage. So there you have it, guys. I was the TECNO booth here at MWC 2024 in Barcelona, Spain. They have a lot of cool gadgets lined up. Those cool VR or AR glasses, that was basically a computer in a controller, is coming out this year. I have no idea yet if it's coming out to our Philippine market, but we will keep you informed if it does. Thanks.